Hey everybody, so I first have to apologize because it's been a really long time, like since 2016, that I gave this blog any attention. And the only thing I can say is that when life is good, you forget to pay attention to the maintenance and the upkeep that is required to keep you from going to the state that I was in. So, unfortunately, a few weeks ago, found myself back in a severe migraine situation. Unfortunately, I had some really high blood pressure, and I had to be medicated for that. On top of the migraine issues, which there were two diagnosed migraine conditions. And then I had an allergic reaction to the medications, the combination of medications that I was on, and it caused my blood pressure to bottom out, and I had to be put in the ICU. Well, if that's not enough to get your attention, I don't know what is. So, of course, you're going through all these doctors. It's really frustrating. And then you think to yourself, I've gone 2 years with no migraine issues, with no significant, huge health issues. I had my gallbladder removed last year, so that was an emergent thing, but it wasn't something that, had symptoms pre the flare that caused it or whatever. So anyway, like I said, if going to the ICU for a few days isn't enough to make you sit down and think, I only have one body, and if I'm not going to take care of it, no one else is. So, I was thinking that, hey, I did this before. I got myself two, pain-free years. They were really amazing. I did some amazing things, but you forget what life is like in constant pain when you're not in pain because you're living. I like to live. I love to have fun. I love to travel. I love life. So, I was like, how can I get back to living? I made major drastic changes all at once, and I got fast results last time. This time it's a little tougher because life is just different. And it's really hard to just go cold turkey on a lot of different things. I didn't want to put my body into additional shock, but I knew I needed to detox. So I got to thinking, and I reached out to some friends and said, hey, does anybody want to do this with me? Because I think it's sometimes a lot easier to have some support, have people going through life with you, and being able to share and being able to compare and being able to, just make suggestions. Sometimes the aha light goes on when someone else says something, that you didn't think about. Oh, I should try this. Recipes, because if you are not a healthy eater, you get stuck in a rut real quick and you want to give up and go running right back to some fast food or to something else. So I created this little restart called Eat from the Outside. Basically, it's a little, I don't want to call it a challenge, because I think that when you say challenge, you already get in your mind that this is going to be hard, and I'm not going to succeed, or there's a chance that I won't succeed. So I'm calling it just a little restart, just a reconditioning, okay? So I'm gonna write it all out and post it on the blog, and I want you guys to, read it, respond to it. You'll be able to check out on my Mimi's Munchies page on Facebook. I'll be updating that with videos as we go along, more recipes, more options, more ideas, just to give everybody some encouragement and to have some tangibility and some accountability in this whole thing. Didn't want to create a group because we got enough groups going on social media, and I quite honestly can't keep up. So I thought, let me give everybody one place they can come to me and comment, and I can make this available to everyone else that maybe didn't see that I was offering the challenge or the restart option to do this with me. I've already started. I started on Sunday, and so I have been doing this. I've been doing this for a few days, and I've already gotten results. Excuse me. I had a little tickle in my ear. Anyway, so I have already gotten results. The state that I was in on Friday when I came home from the hospital, I am like leaps and bounds. You wouldn't even be able to look at me and tell that, you know, a week ago I was, you know, in a hospital, and I could, you know, it was just a rough life. So I'm so thankful that, you know, I have the knowledge and the ability and the patience with myself to say, hey, you know what, you got out of control and it's time to get back to basics. So I hope that you guys enjoy our journey together. Please feel free to reach out to me, ask me any questions. I am not a doctor. Let me just give that disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I've seen tons of them. I've done a lot of research for myself. So, you know, I'm basing my journey on what my needs are. So you gotta adjust. You gotta, you know, be ready to put the work in, okay? But I'm here to help you because, you know, everybody has their own specific conditions, and your results may not be the same as mine. The side effects or the benefits, I'd rather say that because it's more positive and it's definitely the direction that we're going in. The benefits of doing this are going to be different for you than they were for me, but we're all going to benefit from this. Our families are, because I'm telling you, doing this has made me, like, I've just been much more in tune with what my part is in this big world and what my purpose is. So nothing like a little set on the behind to let you know that it's time to get it together. So again, I'm thankful for you guys for being willing to trust me with giving you this information and giving you an outlet. I'm excited about sharing the information with you and sharing my journey with you, and I'm ready. So if you're ready, let's eat from the outside together. I'm hoping that you will start with 1 week and make this your lifestyle. And I'm gonna break it all down for you, and I'm gonna be updating very often as we go through this journey. I'm committed to doing this until the end of June, and then making adjustments and going forward until because I really just don't want to end up back again in the situation that I was in. It just wasn't fun. I'm just saying. So if anyone, you know, again, has any questions or apprehensions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm accessible via Facebook, via YouTube, and via the WordPress blog. All right, you guys, let's do this. You ready?